Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to connect EmoGuardian with the remote controller that I just released and that I'm now offering for free to all EmoGuardian users. So let me make a quick introduction first. As you know, EmoGuardian is a risk manager and it allows you to insert some risk parameters to monitor your risk, to control your emotion, to avoid overtrading, FOMO, over leveraging, and whatever. And the whole idea is that you put some risk parameters in EmoGuardian, and once any of these risk parameters is reached, then the EmoGuardian will take some actions such as resizing the position, closing all trades, blocking the trading for the rest of the day, and so on and so forth. Now, of course, to really use EmoGuardian correctly, you should actually load EmoGuardian on a VPS server and then block the access to the VPS server. This way, you will avoid messing up with the risk parameters that you inserted in EmoGuardian, right? The issue with that is that you cannot see what is happening on the VPS server. So if EmoGuardian is disabled, if a certain risk parameter is triggered, you cannot see what is happening. Of course, you can enable the mobile notification, but some user would like to actually see to have more details about what happened. So what I did now is I released this remote controller, okay, that basically allows you to see what is the state of the EmoGuardian itself. So once the remote controller is configured, and then I will show you how to do that. Okay, basically you will have this Telegram bot that will allow you to see the state of the EmoGuardian and also all the input parameters, right? So for instance, if I disable algo trading, if I click on state, I will be informed that algo trading is disabled. Okay. Now, if I turn this off and we click here, I will also see that EmoGuardian is disabled, right? Besides that, okay, I can see, of course, the current parameters. And also, I will be able to see all the operations that are taken by EmoGuardian. So let me show you very quickly. In this case, I have a maximum risk per symbol of 150 euros. So let's try to trigger it and see what happened. I buy 3 position. Okay, now this has been triggered and this position has been flattened, you see. Now the light window in EmoGuardian informs me about this, but of course, if I have no access to the VPS server, I have no access to this information. Now with this Telegram remote controller, I just click on EMOG activity and I will see exactly the same information that is displayed on the light window, right? Let me give you another example. Here I have a maximum position, volume per position of 10 lots. Let's click 13 here. I click buy, and you will observe that the position will be resized. Okay. So, okay, in this case, it was resized and was actually immediately closed because that trade went above, the risk of 150. Let's try with 11 to see if I am more luckier. Okay, this is just resized to 10, you see, and this I'm being informed. And so now if I click on the EMOG activity, of course, I see exactly all the information that was displayed on the light window. Now, how do I connect my Telegram with this bot? So let me explain that. The first thing you need to do is to create your own Telegram bot. To do so, you go to the search bar and you click Add Bot Father. Okay. And now you are basically interacting with the bot further. If you click on help, you type help, you see all the options that you have available. Now, what you want to do is to create a new bot. So you can either click on this or just type /new bot, right? Telegram, the bot further will ask you how to call this bot, and we call it remoter. I will call it remoter Sam, right? And then it will ask me to give a username for it, and it must end in _bot. So how do we do this? Let's, for sake of simplicity, let's call it remote Sam _bot, right? And that's done. Once I've done this, I basically have created a bot, okay, with which I can interact. And the bot further gives me this API, this token, okay? This token is basically a signature that allows me to connect this bot with my expert advisor. Okay, so let me close this and show you how to install now the EmoGuardian remote controller. Of course, you can contact me and I will send you the file, and you will receive from me a .x5 file, and you will need to install it somewhere. How do you do this? It's very easy. You click on File, you go to Open Folder, Open Data Folder, and then here you go to MQL5 Expert, and here you just put the Emo remote DLG file, okay? Once you've done this, this expert advisor should be visible in the section expert advisor, right here. If it's not visible, you just right click on expert advisor, you click refresh, and then it will appear here. Now, another very important thing to do is go to tools, again, tools, options, and here in the expert advisor tab, what you should do is make sure you enable this allow web request for listed URL option, right? And you must type this https api.telegram.org and click accept. Once you've done this, you open a new chart, and by the way, that's need to be done only once, right? You open a new chart and you drag and drop the remote controller. And this is the very important part. Right here in the section input token, you should make sure to plug this token that you received by the bot further. So you just click on it, it gets automatically copied, then you cancel, you delete those value, and you plug this new one, okay? You click accept, and now basically the remote controller is connected to your bot, and by interacting with your bot, you will be able to monitor EmoGuardian, right? So how do you start to chat with the bot? You just click on here on the bot name, and you have a new chat with the bot. And basically, this chat is what you will use to monitor EmoGuardian through the remote controller. So now you click on start, right? And here you have these 4 buttons. So again, you click on state and you can see that EmoGuardian is on. You click on account info and you have some information about these, about your account. And if you have some open position, you can also have some information about that. So let me give you a quick example. I open a chart here. Let's say I open 0.6 lot. And then let's see, I modify it and I insert, let's say, a stop loss at 0.900 and take profit at 0.93. I have it modified, and now if I click on positions detail, I can see all the information about this position. You see, if I move it, of course, I have other information. and so on and so forth. Very interesting feature also, I give you this position key. The position key allow you to scale, to modify the position. So for instance, I can modify this position, click modify, I select the position, and then I can modify the stop loss. Let's put 0.9002, 0.90020. Okay, so I want it to be moved here. I click that, I confirm, and then it will be moved. You see? So it's very easy. I can also scale the position. I just select this. You see now I have a volume here of 0.6. I reduce it by 50%. I confirm, and here I have 0.3. So via the using the Telegram, right, I can also do some basic operation on the position, and this basically allows me not only to monitor that risk management is done properly, but also if I am in the street, I am just traveling or whatever, and I just don't want to mess around with this, but with the Telegram I can just perform some basic maintenance operation. And of course, I can also, check that the remote controller is doing everything, right? So of course, this is a lot faster than maybe logging into MT5 on your mobile and using that, of course. Okay, and of course I can see all the MOG activity and everything. One very important thing that I want to mention is this. When you install the new EmoGuardian, that is version 3.1, and also next one, you will see these two options. One is called set true to use a Telegram remote controller. Of course, if you're using the remote controller, you must set it to true. And here you should insert the exact name of the file of the remote controller. So if you're using the one that I gave you, that is EMOG remote TLG, please leave it as it is. If you're going to use your own name for it, right, make sure that you insert here the correct name. Why do you need to do so? Because once the certain limits are reached, EmoGuardian might kill all expert advisor. Okay, so by inserting the correct name of the remote controller, you make sure that it is not killed by EmoGuardian itself. So you want to make sure that if something goes wrong, right, your the EmoGuardian does not kill the remote controller, otherwise you won't be able to monitor EmoGuardian activity. Okay, so that's the only difference between EmoGuardian version 3.1 to the previous version. So please, Guy, if you have any information, if you need, any further clarification about how to use this, just reach out to me. And again, if you're using EmoGuardian, if you are enjoying it, please leave a review, a positive review, please, on MQL5, because this helps me to boost the sales. And of course, it also helps other traders to have the right approach towards trading and managing risk, and to reach profitability, right? So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned.